What's up, dude? In Africa, these guys dig deep, deep burrows into the ground to get away from the heat during the day.
Fruit salad, yummy, yummy.
What's up, kitty? What's up, kitty? Good boy. Oh, he's just gonna swallow it like a big burrito. Doesn't matter how much time you spend with a big cat, they're always dangerous wild animals. So this is all the old stuff?
Yeah. Alright. Take this out.
Cactus, pineapple.
Splitting it up amongst the ones in the back. Because I'm feeding them every day now. I do the less is more. They get a little bit every day.
That's better.
Yep.
And digested.
Yep.
Okay. What is going on, dude? Now guys, this right here is a Sulcata tortoise. They're from Africa. And they're also called spur-thigh tortoises because if you look, their legs and thighs are covered in these spikes. So if they're ever attacked by a predator like a lion or a jackal, they can use their legs to basically make a shield of spikes to protect their face. Now, the reason these guys are here, so many of these animals are sold in pet shops around the United States and the world because they start off about that big, a tiny little, cute little saucer with legs, and everyone wants them as pets. The problem is they usually don't take care of them properly. They don't get the right nutrition. They don't get the right lighting for their enclosure. They get pyramiding in the shells. This one's actually very healthy. Another big problem is people don't realize they dig. So this animal is not full grown. They get big. We're gonna look at one in a second. You're gonna see how much they can dig. So let's go see that. Need help? There you go. Mas?
Fruit salad, yummy, yummy.
Fruit salad.
Hit me up, Kanye, collab. So at this facility, how many Sulcata tortoises do you have?
We have about 20 in a lot of different sizes. We actually just were able to rehome a lot of the Sulcata tortoises that we had. So we had about 50 at one point.
50. So they have 20 now. At one point they had 50. Imagine all the ones that they had to rehome. So many people buy these guys about that size, real small, and they end up growing massive. This is not a full-grown Sulcata tortoise. They will continue to get larger. I've worked with them where their shells are that big, massive, giant tortoises, and they dig a whole lot. And, what's up, dude? In Africa, these guys dig deep, deep burrows into the ground to get away from the heat during the day, and other animals will utilize that burrow, like cobras, jackals, all types of wildlife. Now the problem is, since they dig, they will dig out your yard. If they find your yard not suitable, you didn't put enough water out there, there's not a nice mud hole, maybe he doesn't like what you're feeding him, he could dig away. If he sees chain link and he can see ahead, he will go through that chain link. Look at this enclosure. Notice how the sides of the enclosure have thick logs on all the sides. Look over here. Follow me right over here, you're gonna love this. Not just did they dig down real deep into the ground and create basically a channel to put the fencing down and then concrete, they put massive limestone rocks to keep them from digging, but look, they still try. Over here, they dig in this corner. They're trying to dig, but what's good is that these people here at the outpost, they'll actually make artificial burrows. As you saw in the other enclosure, artificial burrows so they can get into the shade, get away from the heat, and they don't have to dig up the enclosure. So what I'm trying to say is, guys, before you get a pet reptile like a tortoise, look into it, because even a little tortoise can get massive. Do your research. Don't just buy something because you love it. And hey, it's always cool to see stuff in nature as well.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What's up, kitty? What's up, kitty? Oh. Oh. That's so good, sweetie. Oh. How was your day? Really? A mockingbird said what to you? You could report him for saying that. He could be moved out of the neighborhood. That's bad. I know. Where did Cheeky come from originally?
Drug dealer.
A drug dealer. This tiger came from a drug dealer? So, I always liked that show, Breaking Bad. Do you think you could help me meet him? No? Oh. So a fishing game just came over and said, hey, we got a tiger for you?
DEA bust.
DEA bust. Oh. All right, sweetie. What is going on, beautiful people? We are about to feed a whole mess of alligators. So let's go check that out.
Bird, bird, come on. Come on, bird, bird.
I think to entice these alligators a little bit more, we're gonna have to show them that we got this meat ready so they know we mean business. Let's see what happens now.
Come on, bird, bird.
All right, guys, we're here at the Everglades Outpost, their big alligator breeding pond. Most of these alligators are actually brought in as nuisance alligators, so you'll get your food in a second. Relax, buddy. So versus being put down and sold for the meat and hide, the alligators have the choice of coming to captivity and being put under a permit, kind of like the permits I have for crocodilians, except on this property, you can have big crocodilians, which eventually, that's what we're gonna do. Nice big property with big crocs and gators like these guys. We are going to be feeding off some whole chickens. Let's see how high we can get these gators to go. Come on, buddy. Here we go. This guy's gonna jump. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. You gonna share it? No?
Just lost it. Lost it to the snout.
Oh, look at that. Come on. One more. Now, guys, here in the state of Florida, it is a federal offense to be feeding or messing with wild alligators. Never go up to a wild alligator and try to feed it, because when you feed it, they lose their natural fear of people, making them dangerous like these alligators in here. Because usually, an alligator wants nothing to do with you, but the second it starts getting food from you, it looks at you as a food source. So now every time you visit that lake, canal, or pond, that alligator thinks you're gonna give it a good feeding, and he's gonna be looking to jump at you for a piece. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on.
From India.
They're from India.
Can you go in?
If you want.
Why, is he aggressive?
No. He just won't come up to you.
All right, guys, we're gonna go in on the Indian cow. She's not even 100% sure if it's from India.
No, I am. That's why
Okay.
I said that.
It's an Indian cow species. Oh, shh.
Yeah, they're actually a sacred cow
They
species.
don't eat them. They use them just for like
Rituals.
pulling stuff.
Please, am I worthy, Mr. Cow? Am I worthy? Tell me I'm worthy. Shit, I'm not worthy. What? No. What's going on, dude? How you been?
Hi, Rambo.
You guys might remember Rambo from the last time we were here at the post, and also the lions. What's going on, kitties? They got their new enclosure, lots of cool stuff to play with, brand new lockdown. So as they get bigger, it's safe for Martha and the rest of the keepers here to take care of these animals. We're gonna go in and feed them, right?
Yep.
Martha, before we go in, I noticed that you have a very nice stick right here for letting the lions know to, you know, don't jump on us, behave. That's your stick, right? Nice and solid, sturdy. This is the stick she gave me. So, yeah, I see where we're going with
It's
this.
just for looks. It's just for looks.
I'm the
That's
chew
what it
toy, and
is.
she's going in there to feed them.
Yep. You're going to be their distraction.
What's up, sweetie?
This is a tight.
I'm just gonna stay here because it's safe.
Lions naturally predate on giraffes, so we have to keep Will outside the enclosure. So guys, notice that we are in a new enclosure. There are huge logs in here. big tubes to play in, and notice these right here. These are super important. This is what's called a lockdown. People use them for big predators like big cats, hyenas, bears, whatnot. So what happens is, to keep the zookeepers safe, when they come here, they bring food, they put it in here, the animals go inside, they lock them in there, then they come into the enclosure itself where it's nice and safe, and they start taking care of the enclosure, cleaning out the poop, putting enrichment in here, whatever needs to be done, and then when they're ready, they get out of the enclosure and they safely bring up that door right there, the animals go back into their enclosure, and that's how they can safely work with these guys, because soon these lions are going to be way too big to be walking in here and cuddling. Those claws that you see sticking out will easily slice you open. A playful bite will puncture you and stick your muscle right out of the hole. It's not fun. And I'm sure Martha can tell plenty of stories of how fun that can be.
Oh yeah.
Tell.
No.
I want to know.
That'll be for another day.
As they get older, they will get stronger and stronger. They don't know their own strength. They don't realize that we're soft, easy to break. So, you know, in about 4 months, what, there's gonna be another 60 to 100 pounds?
Easily. Yep.
Easily can overpower you. Doesn't matter how strong you are. These cats are agile. They will jump. They'll catch you off guard. They wait for you to turn your backs. Doesn't matter how much time you spend with a big cat. They're always dangerous wild animals. So these animals are gonna spend the rest of their lives here at the Everglades Outpost. And like we said in the past, it takes a lot to feed these guys. So if you guys want to help out the Everglades Outpost, check out the link below and donate if you want and help out. They'd really appreciate it. And if you guys want to see these animals for yourself on the tours, then book yourself for a tour because you get to come here, feed animals, and get a personal experience as a zookeeper. So definitely check that out.